Good morning, it's Devorah. It's InStory Live on Monday morning, and we are in the time after Passover. What does it mean to be in an after time? And so what's super interesting is that in our Jewish tradition, this time after Passover is not just after Passover. You don't just leave slavery, you have to go towards something. And so it's built into our tradition. It's so cool. We have what's called counting the Omer, and it's counting 49 days, counting 49 days until the giving of the Torah, which is the holiday of Shavuot. So it's taking and counting and making every day count. And the way we do it is each day we say this is day one of the Omer. The Omer was a barley offering, and they would start with a barley offering and end with a wheat offering, which is considered more elevated. I guess maybe barley used to be food for animals, wheat is food for humans, but either way, that's not really the point. The point is that really what happens on Shavuot is a transformation of receiving wisdom, becoming ready to expand into your new vision, to the new possibilities of who you can be. And so we count each day, and so each day also has an energetic quality according to the Hebrew Sfirot. What are they called in English? They're like the Hebrew energy points. They kind of go along with the chakras in a way through the body. There are different points of emanation. They each have a different quality, and they are Chesed, which is loving kindness, Devorah, which is strength, Tiferet, which is beauty, integration, and I'll go through them. So right now we're in the second week of counting, because we start, even though it's after Passover just now, as we start counting from after the first day of Passover, and then Passover goes for a week. And I just started listening to a rabbi named Rabbi Alon, and he's doing a little teaching on each of the qualities of each day. And so today is what's called Devorah Sheba Devorah, the strength within strength. So each week is a quality, and then each day is a quality of that day. So Chesed, loving kindness, is the first. So each day there's Chesed of Chesed, Devorah of Chesed, this strength. So we're in strength of strength. And he talked about the idea of what does it mean to be strong. And it really struck me that how important it is to think about it. It made me remember an interview that Susan Matthias did on her Ageless Women's Summit with Thomas More. And he said, as women get older, one of the most important things for us to do is to be strong. And today, as I was listening to this teaching, it was asking, what does it mean to be strong? Like, strong in what way? And he said, really, you want to be strong in overcoming obstacles, overcoming negativity, overcoming evil, overcoming fear, doubt, that kind of thing. And so it's a kind of a strength of standing strong in the truth of who you are. And so that is what I want to inspire with. And he also said, when it's kind of this Devorah of Devorah, these two aspects of it, it's like being brave enough to be strong, or being strong enough to be brave. Either way. And the dog passing on the trail. Good morning. And so what does it mean to be strong enough to be brave, or brave enough to be strong? Right? So think a little bit about that today. And I'm going to endeavor to bring some of these simple little energetic focus teachings to you in the mornings. Hi, Paulette. Good morning. So, you know, Paulette, you just went through a period of each day matters. And now I was just saying how in our Jewish world, we're in this period of counting the days between leaving Egypt, the Passover story, and Shavuot, the receiving of the Torah story, and making each day count. So when it is the quality of strength within strength, it's really the idea of being brave enough to be strong, or strong enough to be brave, and finding what is your unique strength. Like, just like we have unique talents and gifts, we have unique strengths that enable us to overcome something that someone else might overcome in a different way, right? So what is your way? And I'm always talking about how the InStory way is about doing things your way, like finding out what is your way that you do things, your strength. So think about that. Like sometimes I can see one of my strengths is kind of resiliency, that I get back up and I see a new way of doing a thing. But it requires us to notice the negativity, the resistance, and find your strength and your courage to stand up in the face of that. And I've been leading guided meditations and teachings about what God instructs the Jewish people when they're in this very difficult situation with the sea in front of them that hasn't split, with the Egyptian army behind them. And what does it take? And the instructions that they get are to put down your fear. Don't be afraid. Put your fear down for a minute. Just put it down and stand still. And it's also the standing word is like standing strong, right? So it kind of fits with today. Stand strong. Look, like see is the next verb. See what God is doing. See what God is going to do, and be silent. And in that silence, you become able to feel your strength, and you become able to trust God in a new way, and then you become able to see the unfolding of what seemed impossible before, and you walk through the sea. And then I was talking about how when they come through, the women, they brought their tambourines. Like they knew they were going to be celebrating, and Miriam leads the women singing and dancing with their tambourines. So that is what I want for you. Find your strength. Be brave enough to be strong and strong enough to be brave. Walk through the obstacles by putting your fear down. Stand strong. Watch for the hand of God in your life. Be a little silent, and then see the way is open. So that is my blessing, my inspiration for all of you today. And as always, remember to go out in the world, share your story, live your purpose, and be a blessing. Bye, folks.